Hey everybody, I am coming making this video message, and I want to tell you to keep it to yourself. The reason why I'm making this video is because so many people will become very spiteful and vindictive when a relationship ends, a friendship ends, or you bump heads with maybe a family member or an acquaintance or an associate. And what a lot of people do when these relationships come to a head and they fall out with people, or they have a disagreement, or someone feels that they've been disrespected or undermined, a lot of people will begin to go and reveal personal things that they knew about the person. They will go and tell their secrets. They will go and tell their faults, their flaws, their failures. They will go and tell some of the most embarrassing things about that person or those people that they fell out with. And in these scenarios, when you see things unraveling and when you see things coming to the forefront of personal things someone knew about a person, this also is like a domino effect, and it causes other people indirectly sometimes to get hurt. Because if you were a person that fell out with a close friend or an acquaintance or an associate, when that person who fell out with them goes and reveals certain things about them, if you all pay attention, certain things they are revealing is also the personal or humiliating or secret things of the person or people connected to that one individual that they fell out with. So for instance, you may have a best friend and you bump heads with the best friend, and you all have been friends for 20 plus years. And so over the course of 20 years, you have so much information stored within you that best friend used to share with you. But you also have stored up in you a lot of information about that best friend's mother, maybe the father, her siblings, aunties, uncles, and cousins. Because this is what happens, guys, unfortunately, in relationships. When you are in a friendship with somebody, to get to know them, you find out everything about their life. And when they tell you certain things, it's not with the intent of them down talking their mother, father, aunties, uncles, maybe their boyfriend or an ex-boyfriend. They are just bonding with you because they trust you. And so this is how you get to know someone, when they begin to open up and share things with you. But guys, it is a sad state of affairs when someone who used to be in love, or when someone used to be close, or when someone used to be very trusting in someone as a confidant, and they used to go to that person, and that person was the shoulder to cry on or a listening ear. It is a very sad state of affairs when that person walks away and they have a spirit of offense on them. When people carry a spirit of offense, when people are very vindictive, when people are very spiteful, the aim is to hurt you. It is to hurt you. It is to either make you cry, embarrass you, make other people not like you, or it's to shame you. And people do this by revealing all of the secret or personal, humbling or humiliating things that you shared with them over the course of the relationship. It becomes a problem, and sometimes people get hurt because when that one person decides to tell everything that they know about you, if they start bringing other people into the situation and throwing other people under the bus because you've shared personal things just to open up and for that person to get to know you. If those people get wind of it, then before you know it, it is one big mess. It is a bunch of drama. It is a bunch of chaos. People are picking sides of who they want to like, who they want to believe, or who they want to respect. On today, I want to let you all know, as you grow, and as you get to know God more, and as you gain more life experience, please, please understand that whatever it is somebody shares with you, whatever it is you find out about somebody you're very close and connected to, whatever it is someone reveals to you, meaning they're showing you something in front of your face that they would never show other people, please learn to keep these things to yourself no matter what. Because the minute the friendship or the relationship is compromised, or something happens where you and that person no longer get along, if you reveal what they've told you or what you've seen or what you found out, especially bringing other people into it, that person has revealed or showed you certain things about them, you will be putting yourself in a very dangerous place. It definitely takes time to get to know a person. You don't really know what a person is made of or what they are fully capable of doing until you spend a lot of time with them. Sometimes you may not even know a person ever, and you've been around them for 20 and 30 and 40 years. But I urge all of you all today to really be mindful about certain things that you begin to reveal and repeat and show people, as far as who are connected to you. Because now we are definitely in a time, and I've addressed this countless times, but we are in a time where people are quick to record you, whether they are doing it secretly, setting up a camera somewhere around you, or they have a tape recorder. We are in a time where people love to hear gossip and dirt, and it's at a very high level. And so any piece of information they can get about you, any information they know about you, even becoming desperate, going to people that they know you once were connected to, or they go to people that they know are cool with you, people will go above and beyond to find out and put a lot of time into getting to know everything they can about you, and they put it in their holster so they can bring it out later when it may be beneficial for them. See, when people hold a lot of information that they hear about you, or they personally take it upon themselves to investigate you or to study you, already you got to know the root of that is probably jealousy or anger, or they have an insecurity, or some people are just outright miserable. They are what the Bible talks about as far as being a busybody. They don't have a life. And so people who don't have a life, people who don't spend their time using the work of their hands, and they have a lot of idle time, people don't have anything productive to do, they don't have anything positive to do throughout the day. They are just worrying about what everybody else has going on and what everybody else is doing. These are the people that will sit back and they will start studying you and watching you. And some of you all may say, well, why would somebody want to watch little old me? Why would somebody want to investigate little old me? You've got to understand that, number one, the enemy is involved in it. When it comes to a monitoring spirit, it's demonic, it's not of God. But outside of that, some people, they have some level of offense toward you, or they may be jealous of you, even if you don't know that they're jealous of you, from a distance, afar off. When people see you, even up here on online, people will see you from afar off, and they will make a decision to have an imaginary beef with you, or they will be offended by you and something that you've been teaching or talking about. Whatever it is, they will take it up on themselves, and they will have a personal vendetta against you. And so the way to get you back, when people cannot touch you physically, when people cannot get to you because they don't have enough information, What people will do is any little thing that you show or you reveal or you tell or you give off, they will pull from that, and they will sit back. Sometimes they will sit back for months and months, weeks and weeks, days and days, years and years, and every little thing that you say, they'll take it and keep building on it. They'll start off with a small mountain or a little molehill, and before you know it, they got 2 or 3 mountains of different information on you. People are evil in these end times, and I want to let you all know, start paying attention to just how much you repeat, show, or reveal to people who are connected to you. See, one thing that certain people do to bond with somebody, to get close to somebody, to get somebody to trust them, they will tell something personal about themselves. And I'm not saying that from this point forward, you still can't build these relationships with people and be close to them and open up and show things to them. But like I told you all in another message before, let it happen organically. Don't ever force yourself on someone or even confront someone as to why they are not telling you certain things. You don't have enough information about that person. You have not walked with them on their journey in their life to see what it is they've experienced or gone through that is making them hesitant about telling you certain things, or they have reservations about telling you certain things. But every last one of us, I don't care if it's with your family members, you never reveal everything to them that you have going on. You never reveal to them everything that you know, even if it's pertaining to them. Because number one, you will compromise your safety or your protection sometimes. When you go out here blabbing off in your mouth and you tell somebody the truth about themselves, or you tell them what you really know about them, you don't know how that is going to cause a person to react. Some people have reacted and they've gone out here and deleted a person that revealed to them what they knew about them, or they revealed to them that they saw them somewhere that they shouldn't have been, or they revealed to them that they know that they were living some type of double life and it was undercover, but they found out from it. You don't know the frame of mind that somebody is in. Somebody can be sweet as pie, upstanding, mild-mannered, very respectful, or even very quiet. But if you bump heads with them, or you fall out with them and you tell them, well, you know what, it doesn't even matter what you're talking about because I know that you do this, and that. You don't know how that is going to trigger them. And so we are in a time now where we have to constantly be praying. You have to constantly be praying, especially as saved men and women of the Lord. You've got to constantly be praying about environments you go in, asking God, is or isn't it okay to go there? If you do choose to go to certain engagements or places, some of them you can't stick around for a long time. Some of them you got to let it go. Show your face, speak to everybody, tell the people you love them or hug them and give them a kiss on the cheek, and you got to head out the door. You got to exit stage left. But even when you're bonding with somebody, because you can be around somebody and they make you feel really good, they make you feel very comfortable, and you even can discern that you can trust that person, you still, even in that, guys, you've got to be careful what you reveal to them, because what you reveal to people about yourself and what you tell people, it can make you or it can break you. Now, if you are out here, let's say, and you are a teacher or a content creator, I mean, these digital terrorists that's up here and they want to use certain things against you that you tell them, or you are trying to testify about something, don't worry about that. I'm not talking about that, because people will try to pull it. When you give a testimony of what you've come out of, or how you used to live your life, or your way of thinking, and you show a little bit of vulnerability, I'm not going to necessarily tell you all to stop doing that, because Because when people want to try to use your past against you or your testimony, that is when God steps in, and you got to let God handle that. But if somebody is vindictive and spiteful, God will handle them too. But you can remedy a lot of this. You can remedy people going out here blabbing your personal business, your secrets, information about you, and weaknesses that you have when they are around you in private, behind closed doors, by watching what you tell people. Sometimes it can take you 20 plus years to get to know somebody, or you assume you knew them, but a certain scenario, situation comes up, and in a split second you see an entirely different side of that person. This is why I'm telling you, you've got to be very careful what you share with people. Don't go out here blabbing off at your mouth about all of your weaknesses, telling people, everybody that you've dealt with. And when I say dealt with, I know some of you are probably thinking I'm saying romantically. I'm not necessarily talking about that. I'm talking about, it could be somebody that you know in your neighborhood, and you find out that they work with an old friend or a friend of yours. I would even go as far as saying, if you made the connection but they don't know, then you need to keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself, because when people know, oh, you got a cousin that works with me, or I got an old coworker that works with the father of your child, or your ex-husband, or your ex-wife. I'm just throwing different examples out there. People will use anything that they can, and they will plot and plan and scheme, and when the time is right, they will go and repeat or reveal what they know, and they will do it at the expense of you. People are something else when they get mad at you. And I think that if we are honest, as all of us have grown and all of us have matured in God, or came over to the Lord, we have changed a lot of ugly ways about ourselves. But I think if all of us are honest, at some point when we were younger, maybe in grammar school, even high school, some of you all, you may have been in college, you may have fallen out with somebody, and things you knew about that person, you went and revealed it to somebody because you wanted to hurt that individual because they offended you or they hurt you. But you will know and understand. Let me tell you all this before I end the message. You will know, and you will definitely understand when you have grown spiritually, and when the Holy Spirit is in you, when you can fall out with someone horribly. You all may curse each other out. You all may bite each other's heads off. You may tell that person, I'm done with you. I don't want anything to do with you. But you are no longer in a place where you desire to go and reveal their personal information and secrets and faults and flaws and shortcomings. You don't have a desire to do it. You can be at a place of peace internally where, yes, you can get very wounded and offended and hurt at the fact that someone you used to be friends with, or somebody you dated and you fell in love with them, or somebody that you bonded with as a family member or an acquaintance, you can be at a place where you say, you know what, we are at odds with one another. We have fallen out with each other, and there is no coming back from it. But I still would never reveal their secrets and things that I know about them to anybody else. I don't have a desire to. I wish them the best. And I'm not talking about it being cliche, because people, they will make these cliche statements and say, oh, I wish this person the best. God bless them. But internally in their heart, they really don't mean it. In their heart, they don't mean it. But you can get to a place where you really do genuinely and sincerely wish for the best for someone that you used to be friends with, someone that you dated, someone that you used to be married to, and now things are no longer working out between you and that person. I'm here to tell you, you will know when you have grown spiritually and you are at a higher level, guys, when you know that even though you may see that person or hear that person telling all of your secrets, or all of your dirty laundry, or all of your flaws and your faults and your vulnerabilities. They can be blasting you out on social media. They can be talking about you to everybody or anybody that will listen to them. But even in that, you still hold your peace. You can light them up and reveal a bunch of stuff about them that could probably get them hurt. But you are at a level, I'm telling you, it's real. You could be at a level where you just say, you know what, my heart goes out to them because I know that this is a bitter, miserable, very immature, spiteful, and vindictive person. But you know what, I'm strong enough to let them talk about me. They can go and tell as many secrets about me as they want. Screw them secrets. I don't have anything to say to them still, but I'm not gonna go out here and reveal what I really know about them. You will get to that place, people of God, where you do not want to get revenge. Genuinely, you do not want to be spiteful or vindictive with anybody. If you hear something about somebody telling your business, or people start coming to you, confronting you about certain things they heard, or they're asking you questions, you could be like, oh, well, so-and-so told you that? Oh, okay, well, I don't have anything to say. Tell them God bless them. Tell them I said God bless them. And it's no love lost. And you keep it moving. As long as you are on God's side and your heart is pure and your intentions are pure, you never have to seek revenge on anybody, but keep it to yourself. If someone right now is confiding in you and they are revealing certain secrets to you, or they are telling you things that you know can be damaging if it hits the public, or if someone sees certain things about a person you're friends with, please keep it to yourself. Even if things don't work out with you and that man, ladies, or you and that woman, fellas, or you and that friend, or you and that family member, or you and that associate or acquaintance, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself, because you know what? God is watching all of us. God is watching all of us, and where we can hide from other people, or we're good at putting on a show or an air like we have everything together, God cannot be played with. You can't play God. God knows each one of us. He knows the thoughts, the very thoughts that enter into our minds. He knows our intentions. He knows our motives, and he knows when you have, if you have, a spirit of being vindictive and spiteful. It's a very nasty spirit. It's very ugly. It's not appealing. It's unbecoming, and it's extremely unattractive. And I'm gonna tell you guys, it's very unattractive when you see a man that's spiteful and vindictive. Oh wow, it is very disgusting. Anytime you come across a man that has this trait where he will just air out a woman and all of her secrets that he used to be married to or that he used to date. Women do it too. And see, we more so hear about it with women, but you don't really hear about that with a man. But I've seen men of all ages, races, and different backgrounds. They do it, and they have been worse than women. They will tell all of your secrets. If you make them mad, if they get rejected, not all men, so relax. But some men are out here, and when they don't get their way and their ego has been bruised and crushed, if they know anything about you that they know can damage your reputation, they know it can compromise other relationships you have with people, or they know it will make people look at you a certain way, and it can cause you to lose influence or some level of power or your job or whatever it is, they will air you out. And like I said, you know, you really dealing with a demon when you come across a person. Not only do they tell your secrets and your personal information that they knew about you when they dated you, or they were married to you, or they were friends with you, but they even tell things about other people who were connected to you or who are connected to you. They'll throw them under the bus too, and they don't even have anything to do with the falling out. That's something else that I've seen that's very nasty and disgusting. It could be two best friends that fall out, or a married couple and they get a divorce. And if one person is vindictive or spiteful and they telling their ex-husband or their ex-wife secrets, they'll also tell them, yeah, you know, my ex-wife told me this about her mother. Yeah, and I know what her mother doing behind closed doors. And I know what her brothers and sisters be doing behind closed doors. And I know about her best friend. Yep, and I know what's going on at the job. I know about the boss. She told me that too, or he told me all this. I'm telling you, when people get to that point where they start throwing other people under the bus, alongside of that one individual that they fell out with, and these other people that's connected to them, they've done nothing to the person that's being malicious or vindictive or spiteful, but to bring that person down, to gain control. This is also in sync with the message I put out a couple of days ago about bullies. The aim is to humiliate you and embarrass you and hurt you. The quickest way to hurt somebody is to hit below the belt and reveal their secrets, their flaws, and their faults. Guys, keep it to yourself. Be mature. Be humble enough to just say, well, I'll take that loss. They have told some embarrassing things about me. They've told some things that I've done behind the scenes, or that I do behind the scenes, that I didn't want the public to know. And guys, it's not always something immoral or ungodly. It could just be, you might be a little bit carnal behind the scenes. You may like to watch a particular show. Whatever it is, because it looks different for each person. But all I'm saying is that it's bad, because when you deal with people like this, they start to pull other innocent people in it. And it's a lot of beef that ensues behind it. So learn to keep things to yourself. Be very, very mindful of what is or isn't appropriate to talk about or to share and reveal. If you don't really know somebody's heart or character, or you don't know the type of person that they are, you don't really, or you haven't really sat back and studied them and watched them to see how they operate when they get angry or when they fall out with someone, and what they're really capable of doing, I wouldn't be quick to share certain things with them. Certain people out here, you have to keep conversations with them general. You have to have general conversations with them. You cannot go deep into other things as far as you connecting with them on. You can't reveal certain things because they are not there mentally, they are not there spiritually, and they are not there emotionally. Learn to keep more things to yourself. That is the video message. Well, guys, it's time for me to go because I have some other things to do. The Lord willing, I will be back with another video message. If any one of you have taken offense to anything I spoke about in this video message, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not worried about it. I am not concerned, because I know you will forgive me in the morning.